Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, I'm your host, Mrs. M. And if you haven't, make sure you click the link below. That way you can subscribe to my channel and not miss out on anything you need to scale your cleaning business to six figures and beyond. Pow! So good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know it's that time no matter where you are. It's either morning, evening, or night. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I want to start the video with talking about what we're going to do to get money in right now. So one of the things you can do is create a golden ticket, golden opportunity. I like to call it the golden ticket. The golden ticket is what I used to actually send out. There were two things that I did to market my business that was very inexpensive. The first thing I did is I've talked about, if you looked at my videos, I actually passed out business cards. Very effective because the number one person that opens the door, has a key, is normally the decision maker. And that's who you want to make sure you're spending time with. Not the person that can't make the decision, but the decision maker, because that's how you get the money. So let's look at this. The first thing you want to do is craft a letter. You can do it on Word, something very simple. But if at all possible, have some kind of yellow or gold on the letterhead, or you can actually print it out on gold paper. What you want to do is you want to make your letter stand out. Now, whether you're mailing this or you're going to take this envelope and put it into the physical business location, it doesn't matter. It depends on your budget. If you are looking to not have a lot that you have to spend, then by all means, drive around in your area, hand deliver this letter. Most times I do it when the offices are closed. Now, you can actually do this at any retail. You can do it at any place that actually needs your services right now. So I would suggest making a list of HOA associations. I love those. Those are sweet spots because that's one, if you get one, you get them all. You can do any retail, grocery store, the list goes on, but make a list first. And you could do that by just simply driving around in your neighborhood and being very mindful of what you see. The next thing you want to do is craft this letter. So you want to say something like, guess what? Golden opportunity. You have an opportunity to have one of the cleanest buildings anywhere in your area. And then go on to say what your company is, who your company is, and then simply say something like, being one of the select few that has received this letter, you're going to get, you can choose to give them a free month if they sign a contract. You can tell them if you're able to do a walkthrough within the next 7 days, you're going to give them a discount, but you want to put what we call that sense of urgency. Make sure they know they need to do it now. The next thing you want to do is then put something at the bottom, and that's that elevator pitch that I've talked to you about over and over. My elevator pitch is always going to be about either customer service, which is a rare thing nowadays. It's hard to actually call a company and get to speak to someone, or I'm going to talk about the type of cleaning I'm going to do with cleaning the air. I'm a big air person because I have sinus issues. And so I always like being in a place that the air quality is good as it can be. So you want to craft your elevator pitch. Put 2 or 3 reasons. I always like in a 3-reason approach, a 3-prong approach on why they are selected. Why did you send that letter? I'm sending this letter because your office has been selected as one of the opportunities for us to show you how well we're going to give you a professional cleaning job. Now, you can give them a 20% discount, 1 month free if they sign a contract. Maybe make sure that you have something tied in to give them some incentive, but also you just don't have people willy-nilly asking you to come clean the office and you don't get anything from it. So the goal is like this. The first thing you want to do is craft the letter. The second thing you want to do is, like I said, either physically drop it off or you want to mail it. The third thing is to follow up with a phone call to make sure they've received it and then let them know that they have a certain amount of time to redeem this opportunity. So it's sort of like a coupon in a letter format. And you want to put it on some bright paper so that it stands out and it just really catches their attention. So that could be a gold manila envelope. It could be a bright red, but you want it to stand out. It could be like purple, but make sure it just doesn't like blend in like a white envelope. The goal is to drop it off ahead of time, then follow up with a phone call, letting them know that they have so many days, normally 7 is the longest, to redeem this opportunity. The goal for you is to get in the door and do the walkthrough. And then from the walkthrough, do some type of small cleaning. Think about when you're in those restaurants in the mall. People haven't probably been to the mall for a while, but when you go through the mall, if you went over to where the sections were for food, they were passing out these little samples, and it looked like it was going to be a lot of money they were losing. But I know very, very few people pass by that didn't take the little sample. Once they took the sample, they would sometimes come back and order. So this is a very inexpensive way to get your foot in the door by offering to clean a restroom or something small to let them know that you can in fact clean, with the goal of signing a contract that day. Like really, really look at signing a contract that day, or no more than 24 hours after you have done the walkthrough and done the little cleaning job for them. Now, we're not talking about cleaning a big area. You just want to give them a sampling of how good you are. And this works for anyone. Let's say you've done small places and you're ready for something larger, or you've done residential and you're ready to move into commercial. Doing this golden opportunity, golden ticket, golden nugget, whatever you want to call it, you're going to do it in advance so it's not so much a cold call. And then you're going to follow up with action, implement it so that way you walk through and you're going to do a clean. Hey, we're here to redeem that ticket. Give them 7 days, give them a phone number to get back with you. Make sure you have that number that's separate so you know it's coming from that golden ticket, so that way you see how much of an opportunity this is affording you. The other thing is you can get your business cards made out, pass those out. On there, you can give them a golden time frame to redeem. You can put it on the ticket. You can put it on a coupon. The goal is to make sure it's bright, stands out, pow, gets their attention, in their face. Your goal is to follow up with the walkthrough, phone call to get that contract. So this worked for me beautifully. I've heard it worked really great for other people. So I'm hoping and cross my fingers that you do it right away. Still January's here. A lot of good business for January. A lot of people are looking for doing contracts. And I'm going to come on the next video and talk about another time that is really a hot time for getting contracts, obtaining them. Now, if you want to learn more about government, commercial, this is the place. Please make sure that you give me 2 thumbs up if you like this information, so that I can continue to provide this for you. And also, I'd like to invite you to my free masterclass with government, if you're looking for your first government contract, or commercial, if you're looking for the 4 pillars that I really concentrate on to start from scratch and scale your cleaning business to what? 6 figures and beyond. Pow! So I'd love to see you there. Sign up, register. Space is limited. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.